Hello, this is Nick of Time. Welcome to this, our 30-second talk. Today's going to be a little bit different. Before I get into that, though, let me just show you my new t-shirt. It's a Critical Thinker t-shirt from the CNPS. I quite like it. Anyway, the first 31 talks were about time, and now we're going to shift to a different topic, namely, as you can see at the top of the screen, thermodynamics. Specifically, we're going to talk about a new theory of thermodynamics. Now, I'm not a thermodynamic expert, so it's not my theory. We're going to talk about Kent Mayhew's new view and new theory about thermodynamics. And I think it's quite exciting. And then at the end, I'll give you some references so you can go directly to talk about his theory. I'm just going to give you a quick overview, and hopefully you'll be interested, particularly if you're into thermodynamics. I'll quickly cover an overview, some major points. The new theory analyzes work done external to the system. Before, the original thermodynamics is talking about heat energy in an engine, and it really talks about that as a closed system and doesn't really talk about that closed system in the context of the outside world. The result of that view removes the second law of thermodynamics and entropy, which I think is a very good thing, and that's why one of the reasons why I'm interested in it. Another reason I'm interested in it is that the resulting theory greatly simplifies thermodynamics, and it better fits the empirical data. Okay, what are some of the major points or major areas? Well, it modifies kinetic theory. It treats particle collisions as non-elastic in general. It gives a better explanation for the following topics: specific heat of gases, latent heat of vaporization, gives better equations for vapor pressure, and it talks about the role of walls. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier. The initial development of thermodynamics really was incomplete, but because it didn't cover how the heat in an engine can escape to the outside world. And when you take that into account, things become a lot simpler. He covers reversibility, new view, makes it more simpler to understand. Talks about Boltzmann's constant K and how it's in the context of gravity. He also redefines work, reworks work. Okay, this is my last slide. I'm going to give you some references to Kent's new theory. And it's going to be up to you to apply critical thinking to that theory to see if you get behind it and say, hey, this is an improvement. So in the text section below this video, there are links that you can copy and paste into your browser and use to view Kent's thesis. There are 3 of these links. In order, they are a link to Amazon where you can get Kent's book and see the entire thesis as he intends it to be viewed. You can also get a taste of Kent's thinking, and some of his thinking I haven't even touched in the previous slides. There'll be a link to Kent's articles. And I think the best way to look at those articles is to stop at the bottom, start at the bottom article and work your way up. And thirdly, there's a link. Actually, it goes to a section of my stuff, but just for administrative reasons, I had to actually load some of Kent's articles. And you'll see that the first 8 selections, once you've linked to that third link, the first 8 selections are Kent's articles. And I make that clear in the articles. So I hope you will find this interesting. I certainly did. A number of other people have. And Kent is also a member of the CNPS and certainly a critical thinker. And even if he hasn't gotten all I's dotted and T's crossed on this extremely broad rewrite of a major area of physics, there's a lot of food for thought in his thinking, and I highly recommend you take a look. Well, thank you very much, and hope you can join me next time. I know I've been away for a while. I was working on a couple of really major projects, so I had to drop out of putting up these videos. Hope to get back to doing that again. Thank you for having viewed this video and prior videos. Thank you.